In this video, I will tell you everything that you need to know about the crop farm, looking at it from a high life perspective. Starting with, you got a total of 7 different seeds, all being a bit more expensive than the one before them, and all giving more soil per vegetable, which is what you need for more money. But how do you get soil? The composter is the best item for the crop farm, costing you $5 million, but doubling the money that the vegetable would have given without it, which is really great for earning money. The composter doesn't have a processing time, so one composter can instantly process millions of vegetables in a second by simply throwing them inside the composter. And it also gives you fertilizer, which is mostly seen as a waste product, but it's really handy if you know how to use it. However, to truly earn the most money, you will need another item. The mushroom grass maker is a great item for gaining the most money, since it doesn't just double the amount that the vegetables would have given, but it actually quadruples it, which is really great. However, that isn't the best thing you can do using mushroom grass, since it isn't only needed for a mushroom farm, but it also has a secret function. Yeah, there isn't really a better name for it. However, this strategy is used by loads of people to skip using auto-fishers, because it could be quite expensive to buy them at later lives, or you're just way too unlucky using the odds. But how do we set this farm up? Well, you're going to start off by getting yourself, of course, mushroom grass and fertilizer, but also buy yourself a couple cell lasers and the ×3 power upgrade, and laser hiders to prevent lag. Now that you got all that, start up by making yourself a little 7x7 area with mushroom grass. Then, go ahead and place observers, skipping one row of grass, and then place your cell lasers on top of them, and place the laser upgraders in front of them. And there you go. By fertilizing the mushroom grass, you will get loads of money. And there you go. By fertilizing the mushroom grass, you will get loads of money. But the real reason crops are used by so many pro players? This absolutely insane, overpowered strategy is the reason that high life players were able to bring the time per life down a lot, since the higher your life is, the more money it gives you, eventually even being enough to skip a melon tower, which is normally the way people gain the billions so fast. So how does this work? Well, by placing the wheat farm and then using cell lasers to sell the soil under it, the game gives you the price that the soil would have sold for, which would be more than $1 million after life 60 on a free-to-play account, and giving you profit out of basically nothing. To set this farm up, start out by buying 4 cell lasers and 4×3 laser upgraders, as well as an XOR gate and a lever, and a bunch of wires, and copy exactly what I do. You can also use this farm with your beginning cobble farm to skip needing to buy the XOR gate and the lever. So, simply go ahead and place your 4 upgraders down at these spots with the lasers behind them facing the correct way, and then connect everything up using wires to either an observer clock or an XOR gate clock. And now, by placing wheat farms down, you will gain more money than it would have costed you to buy the wheat farm. An important note is that you should start using this at life 35 if you own the double cash game pass, or life 70 if you don't. Before that, you should either stick to using fish or the mushroom grass fertilizing method. So, now that we know everything we need, it's time for the farm itself. So, there is only one way you can place the crops and farmers to make it all work. However, there are plenty of setups on how to do the composter and soil infuser, so I will explain that. Start off by placing your farms down and connect the farms together with each other if you have pipes unlocked. If you don't, then you can use conveyors and still make it all work. Place down the composter connected to the pipeline or with conveyors inside, and make sure you get at least one block of air under it. Then, go ahead and place down a couple of curved conveyors and place the soil infusers beside them like this. A quick note is that you can't fully calculate how many soil infusers you will need. As I said, only want them for the mushroom grass itself, so around 3 should be good. Or expand if you are doing a build where you need more of them. So then just place chests behind them and there you go, your supply of mushroom grass. You could also let the items move through a filter block or using filter pipes. However, sometimes clogging happens in filter pipes, so I like using a filter block. So, just simply put fertilizer on the side of the filter block, and let the soil continue its path. And there you go, a fully working crop farm, which at that point means you can make the MGF. So that's going to be it for this video. Please subscribe if you enjoyed and check out the other part, and see you in the next one.